Hello guys, welcome to another video and Project Trackday yet again, Dev Jam yet again released a new GT3 car. Not another GT3 car, but a new car. And finally, a new addition to the GT3 category, because this GT3 category is pretty bland, knowing that the BMW basically sucks and the NSX is overpowered. So let's get straight into this. And the first thing we're going to be rating this bad boy on is looks. Now, straight up with this default livery, right? This thing is beautiful. It's super nice looking. It's not that beautiful, obviously, but it's so good in a way. The livery is amazing. The design is amazing, and actually you can see the interior through the window here, and it just looks super realistic. And as you can see, here's a much better shot of the interior. You can see the pedal shifters in the back, super good looking. I actually love how the buttons are all colored. I find that satisfying. That's a 9 out of 10. Now we are going to now move on to sounds. Now let's just listen to this. As you can hear, sounds are pretty default, pretty basic, but I'll just give it a nice simple 7.5 out of 10. Moving on to handling, and this car is very forgiving on the exits, so you can carry a lot of speed. It is pretty slow on the straights and with the acceleration. I'll give it a 7.9 out of 10. 2 comms out of 1 pro. Now let's see its straight line speed. On the long straight of Fuji International Speedway, and now just coming down here, nothing much to say about accelerating in a straight line for you track fans. Anyways, we're getting up to 180 miles an hour right here, which is pretty fast, and then we just about reach 170 before we hit the wall. 8 out of 10. I think that's a pretty good speed. Yeah, 187. That's pretty good. Now let's move on to racing prowess, what we've all been waiting for, because it's basically the funnest section of them all. Obviously, choosing our host, and we're going to be racing around Sebring. And let's just cut to the chase here. Right at the race starts, spawning outside of my car for whatever reason. But now the race start that I got here, it was actually pretty good. Now there are only 3 people, me, Mr. Caveman, and some other guy, and they were both in NSXs, so this could prove to see how good this car really is. Now as you can see, this car is the default car, so the it doesn't stand a chance. Almost, okay? It also matters about the driver, but it almost doesn't stand a chance against the NSXs. Especially because I don't really know how to handle it pretty well. I haven't played in a while. So now coming into this corner here, and you can kind of hear the guy behind me, and I think here it was my fault because I wasn't carrying enough speed and I got overtaken by Mr. Caveman. Shout out to him and the other guy. Now coming into this nice little right-hander, and this guy in front, he just decided to disconnect his controller and went off the track, and you wouldn't believe what happened next. Just zooming into the leaderboard here, he decided to leave. Just left. Yeah, he left. He just knew he wouldn't win. There was no chance he was gonna win against 3 people. So he just left. Now, it was me and Mr. Caveman, and I thought I wasn't gonna win after making this horrid mistake right here. This is basically a race ruining mistakes until this happened. When coming through these couple of corners here, Mr. Caveman got a penalty, and I just about managed to get in front and retain P1 on lap 2. Sorry for clearing my throat. Just had a little bit of sickness. Anyways, now everything changed when it changed to nighttime, right? I was in P1, nice and good, until all of a sudden he just completely overtook me. And now I knew I'm not messing around. He did the old switcheroo after I tried to make a very ambitious move. And then you see what happened next was coming into this corner here. I thought I wasn't gonna win. He was ahead, and then I started catching up, and then he just started to pull away a little bit here. It was very, very close. Until coming through this corner, I tried. I really did try to get that overtake. And now coming into Sunset Corner, this is the last corner on the last lap. This is my only opportunity to do something, and to do something great. And he made the same mistake I made on lap 1. As you can see here, absolute race ending. It's a 6 out of 10 for racing prowess, and overall this car is an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.